You know, man, it's going to be what it's going to be. Every single one of us is on our own journey. And things will happen. It's not this smooth cut out path. I don't even care what you do with your life. You could go to school and it's not going to be this cut out easy path. Everything in life is challenging. Everything is challenging. Being a dentist and cleaning teeth is challenging. Cutting hair is challenging. Getting people prescription glasses and doing eye doctor work or whatever is challenging. Setting out on your own path to discover new skills is challenging. And my point here is when you're on your path, a lot of things is going to creep into your mind. And not only this, it gets worse. If you already have the natural gifts and abilities, the talent, the work ethic, other things will be thrown your way. The people around you might turn on you because you already have everything what it takes to do the work you're supposed to do. People will lie on your name. People will make it seem like you're not cut out for the things that you're going for in life, but you are. And I'm always an encouraging person. I always encourage every single person to chase their dreams, to do the things that they want to do. I even give people ideas of what could be possible. I try to help people find purpose as well. And the enemy, the devil, will do the exact opposite. He will tell you you're not good enough. He will tell you you're not good enough for that path. He will mock you. He will make it seem like you're not worthy. Now, is that a friend? No. That's the devil. People can act as good as they want, as cool as they want. Everyone else likes them, but guess what? They act this way towards you because deep down inside, they have a devil in them. They have demons in them. As a chosen one, you will encounter many of those things on your path that you embark on your journey. You could have every weapon. You could have all the attributes, and then more of those things will happen. For the simple fact that you already have the God-given talent, the skill, the abilities, there will be many demonic forces coming against you to try to stop you. The devil is a liar. He wants you to believe you're not good enough. He'll never convince you to do better. He'll never tell you anything good you've ever done. He's only going to make you feel like you're not cut out for the things that you want to do with your life. On top of that, try to get in your head and mock you. And all that other kind of crazy stuff. It will happen. Just when you think you're not going up, you're going up. Just when you think you're going down, you're going up. And even when you're going up, don't take it for granted. Just keep rolling with the punches, keep doing the things that you're doing. But like I said, man, the devil is a liar. He wants to convince you that you're not good enough, that you're not cut out for the path that you're on. Has anybody here? And let it be known. Were you ever on your journey in life, doing whatever, and thoughts creeped into your mind, maybe this isn't it. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I should stop doing this and do something else. Maybe it's just not going to work. Has anybody ever had this? Because that's the devil. We've all had those thoughts. all those kinds of things will come to mind. I was always very good, since I can ever remember, a long time ago, of blocking that kind of stuff out. It's like I always knew who I was and nothing else could convince me otherwise. No matter how many lies were told on my name, no matter what was going on, no matter what I thought about myself, I always knew who I was. You can never forget who you are. You can never let the best part of yourself, and this is a great piece of advice, and I'm just thinking of it right now. It's honestly perfect right now. You can never let the best person that exists inside of you leave. You can never let that person go that's inside of yourself. I've seen it happen to so many people. Old friends, so many people. Like, bro, I'm telling you, they used to be better than they are now at like around my age, around like 26, 27, 28, even 29, 30, than they were when they were 16. Can you imagine that? Being better at 16 years old than 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, if that's not a failure, I don't know what is. You had that amount of time. You could have done the most. You like, it's the definition of ruining yourself, of ruining your life. That many years, and you're not even as good as you were when you were 16 because you self-sabotaged your entire existence. That is the devil. And unfortunately, it'll be those kinds of people that say things about you too. Unfortunately. And you have to be aware, bro. You don't belong around people like that. You know who you are, and don't let anybody get in the way of that. Don't ever let the devil convince you otherwise. Don't ever let him drag you down. Don't ever let him convince you that you're not going up, because you're going up. Even if you're not right now, you're still going up. You will get there if you just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just do not go away. Because that is what the devil wants. He wants to get in your head. He wants to stop you. He don't want you to feel free. He wants to make you uncomfortable. He wants to take you away from yourself, because wherever he is, he took away someone else of themselves, if that makes sense. I've seen many people who used to be like free-spirited, positive people with so much life and ambition and energy and stuff like this, and it just left. They're my age now, and they're hateful, spiteful, envious people. And they can't hang with you, bro. You can't talk to these people. Like, you could literally look at them and say hello, and they would be pissed. That's how bad it is, bro. That's the devil. People cannot be clear-headed anymore. You cannot sit here and just have a conversation with somebody so easily. Like, people's just uncomfortable today. People's just like, people have lost it, bro. I swear to God, man, most people don't have it. Most people, serious problems. And I think a big part of it is the world we're in today. And no matter what happens, there's nothing possible. It's not possible for something to take me away from myself. It's not possible. I will always remain who I am. Nothing is gonna just take me completely out. You cannot catch me. You can't get me. You can't stop me. You can't fill me with fear to stop me. You can't fill me with judgment and all this kind of stuff to make me stop. I won't stop. Not only will I not stop, all the outside external things is not going to influctuate my internal dialogue. The external cannot seep in. It will not seep in. It will remain out. It will bounce off me like nothing you've ever seen. It can't get in. There's a fight going on today in the spirit world. I've said it recently in a post. It is a world of good and evil, and if you can't see it, you're literally blind. And you might be evil yourself. If you cannot see it, if you cannot notice what's going on. A lot of people in the world, bro, are clueless. Like, they don't even know what's going on. They're just living like nothing's happening, but a lot is happening. They just can't see it. It's probably because they're in it. It's probably because they are it. That's why. How could you possibly see something if you're in it? I'm looking from the outside in. It's like the world, and I'm looking in it. Seeing what's going on, because I'm like an outer world experience. Because I chose to be. I'm not getting sucked into anything. You can't suck me into anything that's going to take me away from myself. I hope this is all making sense, but that's really how it is. You're not going to suck me into the matrix. I'm out. I'm not going in. I'm not going to remain in. My head gets clouded, and my vision and my thoughts and my brain get clouded inside something. I'm going to stay out so I'm free. That's why the devil will never be able to stop me. He can't convince me of who I'm not. Because I know who I am. Everyone who has ever tried has failed, and it will continue to be that way. People can try all the stunts they want. It's not going to work on me. And I hope to God it does not work on any of you. You have to stay strong. You have to stay solid. Always remember who you are. And the best piece of advice of this whole video is to continue to keep the best person possible that you know you have inside. Don't let that person go, because far too many people just let it go. Too many people let go of their best self. They just let it go and they just live however, do whatever. Drinking all the time. Lines of coke. Just doing whatever. Distracted 24/7. Not attached to themselves at all. That person's long gone. That person is gone. Life is about change. And it's about change for the better. Because even if you don't put in the work, you're still going to change, but it's not going to be for the better. Even the people I knew way back that I was friends with, they have changed. But not for the better. I'm telling you full well. They were better at 16 than they are in their 20s, which is horrendous. That's the type of change, bro, that cannot happen. You have to get better. You have to fight tooth and nail to get better. It's the whole point of life. Like who you were when you were younger, you have to build off that, and you have to get better into becoming the best man or woman you can be. Do never let that person go. Keep up with yourself. Shave when you need to shave. Trim it when you need to trim. Trim your nose hairs. Get a nice haircut. Eat healthy foods. Supplementation. Very important. But people don't care. They let their best self go. They don't care enough. I'm just going to live however and do whatever. Don't expect anything. You're literally given that. You're literally given the opportunity to sell out. to never do what you could have done. And that's the devil. He's giving you that way. He's winning. You're not fighting for anything. You have to fight every day. And if you do, things will come that's going to make you feel a bit uncomfortable. And you have to keep fighting against that. People wonder why you struggle. People wonder why things are hard. Wait till you see what you do. Wait till you see what you accomplish from going through the things that you chose to go through and fight because it was the right move. It's always the right move. Even if you slip up, you got to get right back on the horse and never forget who you are. You want to have a night and have a drink? Never forget who you are. You got to keep it going. You got to stay focused. You got to stay positive no matter what's going on and be the person you're supposed to be. No matter what. The devil does a great job at convincing you that you're not cut out for your path. You are cut out for your path. You wouldn't have even thought of the things that you do or that you've tried. And you wouldn't keep putting in the work you put in if you didn't think you were cut out for that path. Don't let the devil and the internal or the external fluctuate your insides. Your internal. Don't let the external get inside and seep inside. You have to block that shit off and keep it pushing. It's like pregnancy. You ain't going to stop pushing. You're going to have that baby. And the pain will be worth it. But if you stop, I can't speak on that because I don't know what the hell happens when if you just stop. I mean, you can't stop. There's a child right there. You got to keep pushing. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. You got to keep pushing, bro. The most beautiful things come in life when you feel all that amount of pressure, but you continue to fight. You continue to push like you're having a baby. You just keep going, keep going. The enemy's coming at you. The enemy's coming at you, throwing you these lies. Very good at convincing you. But you have to remember who you are. If you're a woman and you're having a baby, you got to remember why you're doing it. Don't think about the pain. Think about the reward. More people in life, bro, need to understand this and keep it pressing. You expect to feel pressure. Expect to feel bad vibes sometimes. Expect for people to backstab you. It's all a part of the process. The reason it's so heavy on your life is because your calling and your ceiling is much higher. It's much higher, bro. That's why the attacks are so heavy, because the devil knows. He knows the threat. And he just wants a bunch of asleep people that's just going to do nothing and bring nothing good to this world. He's going to try to make you end up like them. Don't become them. Never forget the best person you are, because that is from God. The best person that exists inside of yourself is from God. The worst version of yourself is the devil. So that's how you have to look at it, bro. And I'm spitting facts right now. I'm in the moment. I'm spitting facts. I never even really thought about that before until right now that I just said it. The worst version of yourself is the devil. Let's say you're addicted to drugs, heroin, the craziest stuff, alcohol and all this stuff. That's the devil. That is the devil. The best, cleanest, most purest version of yourself is from God. That's why us guys, us lads, us dudes want pure women. And they just want to go crazy and stuff. That's the devil, bro. They want to go crazy, talking with all these guys. Oh, you can't control me and all this bullshit. That's why we don't want you. Because you're not from God. You're not going to do nothing godly to our lives. Nothing. And that's just an example, but it's the truth, no? It's the truth. We don't want you because you're not from God, and we can see that pretty damn clearly. There's a reason I turn down things that I've turned down. Because you already know it's trouble. No matter the temptation, no matter how good looking she is, you know the trouble that comes with it. And you ain't finna get messed up. Because if you let a devil close to you, bro, they will mess you up. It's happened to me before. I had to turn to God. Shed tears, bleed a little bit. And get back on the ball and start to lead my own life. And not listen to nobody. No humans. So that's this lesson for today. And I hope I made it very clear. I was just spitting a minute ago, bro. It's very true. Even whenever I was in the worst spot I was ever at in my life, which probably would have been, I'd say between 16 to 18-ish, was doing the most rebellious, baddest things in my life probably in between those ages. I was the furthest away from God, the most careless, the most angry, the most pissed off, the most frustrated, the most rebellious in general, drinking more than I've ever had, smoking is the most amount of weed I ever have at those ages, messing with Jezebels, not knowing it, they were, but it's the truth. And then you snap out of it and you come back, you shed tears, you come in God's light again, and you never get back out of it because you learned your lesson. I got pulled into that kind of stuff and I got out. Too many people lead a life of that degeneracy type stuff. And it's not good. Every time you do this, I want you to think. Every time you do something wrong, I want you to think that is the devil. There's no good in it. It's the devil. You're getting further away from God, further away from your blessings, and will ultimately destroy your life. So last thing is last. Don't let the devil win. Don't let the lies get to you that the devil will tell you. Remain yourself. Remain the best version of yourself. Stay true to yourself and stay true to God. That's it.